Good afternoon. It is Thursday, January 4th, and we're looking at the YM. That is because the Dow hit 25,000 and the futures contract actually is about ready to, it did close. It's 3:12 p.m. We've got like 2 or 3 minutes left for the RTH session, and we came up to a high of 25,082. And as you can see, here was the opening bar. Um, the open at 8:30, flush down just a little bit, and on that first turn back up at 8:33, as you can see on the 15-minute chart, came down and hit this band, got inside there just a little bit, crossed back up, and it never came back the entire day. So this one little turn would have gotten you a long way today on the Dow, until of course at the lunch hour, where it flattened out this bull flag. Here we go. And here's our flagpole. So there's a nice bull flag for you. We're still inside the flag, and I would expect that tomorrow we might likely see that pop that top, and we'll just have to keep an eye on how far it gets running. The pre-employment report looked pretty good. So price made it up to yesterday 200 and broke that level and immediately went to R3. And that was about as far as she got. Little 1, 2, 3 up and down, and it rolled over. So some little up and down price action until the end of the day, and that's where we are right here. So good numbers on the employment. Let me show you that number, and that's the reason for the trend continuation rally. Pull the calendar over, and as you can see, that 250K came in very bullish. They were forecasting 191 and lower continuing jobless claims. Ticked up in initial jobless claims at the end, but overall, very, very bullish. So crude oil also a good number on the drawdown, but the weekly distillates, that was a huge build on this number. So I would expect, and gasoline also, they're just not selling distillates or gas. So I don't know how far these highs are going to last. Nat gas report also a little bit of a disappointment on that number, and that continue. When you open up 6 supply pipelines, when the deregulation is working in this instance, because when there's more supply than demand, you're going to have lower prices, and that's wonderful. It has been a blessing for this market. So it is still looking for a bottom also. So that's about all I have for you today. Tomorrow is non-farm payrolls. Gonna have the trade room and be there at 7:30, 7:15, and we'll get started. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.